So, let's get down to business. What are we here for, Bobby?
We're here for that drop, Frank. We're dropping number 2 today.
Design number 2, not an actual, anyways.
I don't think that needed to be clarified.
I mean, I thought we should probably clarify it. Just in case.
You know what we're here for.
Designing cornhole bags.
Here for cornhole bags.
For sure. For sure.
This guy.
And we got an ape. We chose an ape last week.
We didn't choose him.
You're right. We didn't choose him.
We did not choose him. The
You're
people
right.
chose him.
The people chose him.
The people chose our ape. The people chose our background. We designed several different backgrounds. We actually had a couple episodes just doing the background because we were doing so many different things, and had suggestions from different people to try other designs and stuff. And but we got a background chosen, and now you're gonna tell me the name.
Yeah,
You're gonna tell me the name.
So look, man, I know we put it up, and let people kind of come up with their own names.
Yeah.
But there was a really good name that came. It didn't come to my mind, but it came to me in the form of a message from a good friend.
Okay.
And when he said it, I knew that was it.
It just clicked.
Right.
Okay.
And then when I thought about it, the more I thought about it,
right.
I was like, dang, Bobby is going to like this one. Bobby is really going to like this one.
I'm anxious.
So,
I'm anxious to know.
We had 4 or 5 designs, like Bobby was saying.
Mm-hmm.
We've been, posting every day, asking, in different groups, and I've been going to different, cornhole tournaments as well, down in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. If you go down there and play cornhole tournaments, and in the Concord area as well, if you go play cornhole tournaments around there, you might see me.
Yeah. Frank's very visible out there in the public eye doing that stuff.
And so I've been showing it to people, right? And just showing them the different ones and getting their initial reactions when they see it.
Face-to-face reactions.
Right?
Okay.
And not only am I listening to what they're saying, but I'm seeing their initial reactions when they see the images, right?
Okay.
And that's been the most exciting part, right?
Yeah.
You can see the excitement in their face when they see certain images.
Right.
Right? And it's fun to see. And so, do you want to go ahead and tell the people the image we decided on? Or the people decided on?
The people decided on the cowboy ape, which is kind of just what we've been sort of calling him. That's not his name. But, yeah, we had several different designs for him, and the cowboyish look sort of won out. I didn't think cowboy when I first saw him. I thought like desert drifter, and then...
Well, the I Believe shirt is what with the alien spaceship
that
kind
of solidified it. Yeah, I'm like, that dude lives in the desert in Nevada. You can just tell. And we like I said, we designed several different backgrounds, but after everybody got to looking and choosing, the desert one seemed to kind of stick with other people too. So I thought we had a pretty decent theme going there.
Yeah, and I really like this one.
Right.
I like the blue checkerboard one. The blue checkerboard one was super cool.
There were several different designs that I think might end up making it on different bags in the future.
The purple one with the purple spin, that one was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I did like that one. We were working on one though. It really didn't get that far. As I push your dog off my lap.
Alfred demands attention. Sorry.
Yeah, he does. The one where we were trying to create a saloon behind them.
Yeah. The interior kind of it was like a Old West streetscape.
Right. And so that one would have been super fun to do
under the right circumstances.
You just don't the problem is you don't have enough space on the bag to do something.
Working with a very limited space.
Right. You don't have enough space on the bag to do something that complex.
That detailed.
Yeah. So it's real hard to do, but man, I would have loved that one.
Yeah.
You know? But this is the one that people really enjoy. The desert background with the cacti in the back, and we've had a few different versions of this one as well.
Yeah, we have just of the desert version. One had a UFO in the background for a little while. That was kind of just honestly a little too busy upon putting everything together that was going to be on the bag. So we got rid of that. And then I think he had an electric fence or a barbed wire fence going behind him at one point.
Yeah, we've had a couple different designs.
There were a few different ways that went around it. Yeah,
to kind of go with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this is the one that's been the most aesthetically pleasing, because you know when we had the alien ship behind them at first, that the ape was a little bit smaller, so you weren't really able to see.
Yeah, it was lacking a lot of detail in the character, particularly.
Right. You weren't able to see, you know, really the eye bleed across the bottom of the shirt or the spaceship.
Yeah.
And some of the details within the ape itself. So which is why we had to get rid of the spaceship.
Yeah. All the apes that we're working with in the past and in the future, they're highly detailed, heavily detailed characters. So, you know, having that kind of a background too is just honestly too busy for the most part. Like, even when it does look good to the eye, it doesn't look good on the bag.
Exactly. And it can look good on the computer screen.
Yeah. And not make sense once you see it as a finalized product.
It might not make sense once it gets printed onto a bag, and that's one of the things that we're learning with, you know?
Yeah, there's a line there. Simplicity is key. You can get complex with it, but there are ways around it, and I think one of the ways to not do it is just by making as much stuff be on it as possible.
Right, and so keeping like a simpler background with some overlay. I think one of the things that we'll keep going in the future, and that I really like about this design, is how we hide the speed within the artwork.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of fun too. Yeah, so we started doing that in all of it sort of just started happening in the designs we were making for this bag, where, I mean, if you play cornhole, you're looking for these numbers. It doesn't really matter, I guess, where they are specifically, and it's kind of cool to, like, you know, do a little picture hunt for them sometimes.
And some people who make bags put them on, and some people don't put the speed on. You know, it just depends on who's making them. But I really feel like hiding the speed within the art of the bag.
That's what I was going to say. I think in the future we're going to start making it literally a part of the artwork of the bag.
It's like an Easter egg.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah. I enjoy it.
We're kicking around a few designs now, and like when it's time for the next drop, you might see some very different stuff on the background.
Speak up just a touch. So yeah, I mean that's fun, and you know, we're going to put a name in the bottom right hand corner.
So, are you ever going to tell me the name?
And do you want to take a guess at the name?
Roscoe P. Coltrane. No, I don't know.
I like it.
We've had so many different, you know, assumptions at this point. I think when he came out, he was just Platinum Grill Ape. That's what we were calling him, because all the different choices, most of them had different, like, they were all obviously very different looking, but they had really different grills, and his was the only one that was platinum.
Well, you know, since we've had a lot of people participate in this, I feel like it's only right if I scroll back through our X feed and our Facebook feed real quick.
Okay.
And we start looking for some name suggestions that people put out there in the headlog.
So you're going to throw out some name suggestion shout outs?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
He is delaying the inevitable so long. He just won't tell me the name.
The suspense is killing him.
The suspense is it's terrible.
The suspense is killing him. I shouldn't say that. I apologize. I can't say that word.
Non-name brand.
The suspense is driving him wild. There we go. That's more appropriate.
Yeah, we're all about appropriate here.
Well, you know, I trying to watch my mouth. You can and can't say certain things on certain platforms.
Well,
all right. The first name, or not the first name, but one of the names we had. Shout out to Thomas T. Perk, a follower on X. He came up with Buckshot Slinger.
Buckshot Slinger. Yeah, I think you told me that one initially.
Buckshot Slinger.
I don't hate it. Yeah, no, I didn't hate it. I was like, it's in the finals, fine.
Let's see. I gotta keep on scrolling. Keep on scrolling, baby.
Keep on scrolling.
Scrolling.
What?
Scrolling.
Come on.
No, y'all not ready for this design right here.
No, we weren't born in the 80s or 90s.
Shout out to Demon Carts. Demon Carts actually had 2 entries. Demon Carts also follow us on X. Shout out to Demon Carts. Demon Carts came up with Banjo Blink.
Banjo Bling. I remember that one. Yeah.
And Grill Billy Ape.
Grill Billy Ape was a wild one. Yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty good.
I did enjoy that one. Enjoy that one.
All right.
I finally found the post so I could scroll through the comments.
I think the last one of these we made, Grill Billy Ape, was like real high on the list.
And a shout out to Good. Good is another contributor who follow us on X.
Good.
He put in Godfather, and we talked about that one for a minute.
Not a terrible name by any means, just maybe potentially copyrighted.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
So we will probably avoid that one for potential risk.
We may end up going with that as a subtitle or a part title to something in the future.
And Road Dog. Shout out to Road Dog. Follow us on X.
I like some Road Dog.
So they said Wild Bill Bags.
Wild Bill Bags.
Country bagging.
Is country bagging like a subtitle or a second another suggestion?
So I'm gonna let you look at how it's written, and I'll let you be a deciding factor for that. I'm not sure because put together is kind of funny, right? It's almost look like it's written as 2 separate entries, but put together it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could be like a subtitle to Wild Bill Bags.
Country bagging.
You got Wild Bill Bags, country bagging.
It's almost like a country store.
It's intense.
And D-Dish. Man, shout out D-Dish.
D-Dish.
Shout out to D-Dish. Follow us on X, and he contributed the name. And
what D-Dish say?
D-Dish said Jesse Gems.
Jesse Gems, that's right.
That was a very, very strong one.
Yeah, I like Jesse Gems.
Jesse Gems was a very strong one.
I was like, that's perfect for a dude living in a camper in the desert.
Yeah,
Jesse Gems. He looks like a Jesse Gems.
He looks like a Jesse, and looks like and he's got gems in his mouth, of course. Let's see. Man. And I believe there was a couple more that we had as well.
Okay,
it was pretty good.
Yeah, we had a slew. I mean, a lot of people threw some titles out, and I liked a lot of them.
I know, and I screenshotted, all of them. But I mean, I screenshot so many things.
I got you. Yeah,
it's like
Frank does really. He just scrolls and screenshots. None of your messages are safe.
I scroll and screenshots. All right, Dawson White on Facebook. Dawson White commented on one of our posts on Facebook. He suggested Ape Malone.
Ape Malone. I liked Ape Malone. But I was like, in my head, like I said, we're in planning for a lot of different things in the future, and I was like, that's a perfect name for another one in my head, like already. Like he might have already won a future ape naming potentially. Like I didn't really plan on doing this again as far as farming it out for everybody to decide everything, but I was thinking of another one that's in the catalog that we're kind of looking through, and I don't know, that one like clicked immediately when you told me that. I was like, I don't know about for him. I was like, but that is perfect for another one that I'm thinking of.
Oh, facts.
But then I was like, at the same time, I could totally see Post Malone like going on stage looking like this 100%.
So do you have any names that you came up with specifically over the last week that you think would be pretty good for him before I finally tell you? I'm just keeping the suspense going.
I'm going to be honest. It's very hard for me to come up with funny names that aren't also controversial or have like a curse word in it or something. I'm just being honest. Like I think of funny stuff all the time, but it's usually what you would call risque, and we're not going for anything like that with this type of stuff. So it has been a challenge for me personally to try to come up with a name for him.
Really?
It really has. Yeah. Because honestly, like everything that comes to mind is like immediately, as soon as I think of it, I'm like, I can't, you can't, no. Like, no. It's been terrible, like just bad. So no, I'm in the dark still. I meant it when I said this one's for the people, because he's been troublesome. I love it, but as far as like how a good name for him has just not been easy for me.
Bro, I'm not even going to lie to you. Not even going to lie to you.
Do it.
This is such a hard decision.
Yeah.
I even texted.
It's been tough.
I even texted the manufacturer and was like, "Hey,
you got
man.
his opinions?"
I was like, "Hey, man,
right.
You know, these are two designs that everybody loves.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to make a decision because it's about even on both of them, right?
Right.
And it's like, man, which one?
It was a bit of a tie almost between this background and another one,
and for different reasons.
For different
right?
reasons,
and, you know, and that's what really made it hard.
Yeah.
You know, made this decision hard. And I was like, look, you know, I think it really comes down to, because one of the things we learned from our last drop, right, is print.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always about the design.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot about how it comes out on the bag afterwards, right? And
learned a lot about color choice. Learned a lot about background.
Right. And so that was the biggest part of it that we learned from last time.
Yeah.
That we're carrying over here, and that's why I texted him and was like, you know, can you give me your opinion from your expertise?
Yeah. How's this going to transition
onto the fabric?
Yeah.
And it helped.
Yeah.
But it didn't help.
Yeah, because it just hurt your feelings a little bit.
He was like,
I know
both of these would work.
Yeah, because he was like, they're great. Yeah, they're fine.
And I love both of them.
Yeah.
And I was like,
well, thank you, but no thank you.
And it was a little bit more complex, right?
Yeah,
he went into more detail.
He
about,
liked them for different reasons and such.
It told me why this one would work with this, you know, kind of material, and why the the desert one would work with this kind of material. You know, he really broke it down,
right?
Which is what
the man knows his stuff.
He does. He really does. He's been doing it for a while, and he
knows his stuff. He knows his technicalities around everything. He's like, no, you don't want to do this because this isn't going to wash. This is going to be all through your trim pattern. This is going to mess up the color on this. Yeah, he knows his stuff.
Which is why the ape sits up off the bottom, because what we're trying to do is get the ape to sit on the seam of the bag,
right, instead of getting chopped off.
Yeah. So we listen to valuable feedback.
Yeah.
Overall, though, everybody's linked more towards this design.
Yeah.
So that's why we're rocking with it.
Well, you've backtracked enough at this point. Why don't you just tell me his name?
You know, we're going to search some fonts. So,
of course we are.
We're going to look for a really good legible cursive font.
This is what I put up with, people. This is what I put up with. This isn't for the benefit of the show. This is just friendship with Frank.
The suspense is getting him.
He's going to make me choke him. Yeah, I'm going to reach out.
Violence is not cool.
Violence isn't going to help anything
Violence
in this
does
situation.
Not solve anything,
doesn't
bro.
help in any situation.
It doesn't solve anything.
But he's going to drive me to it.
Let's see here. So that one.
Going with that one?
The Beth Ellen is not his name. I just want to let you know.
Yeah. I got you.
I'm just trying to see how legible it is.
I hear you. So this is how I'm going to find out what his name is?
Yes.
You're going to type it out?
Yep, I'm going to type it out.
He's not even going to announce it. He's going to make me say it.
Yeah, you're going to love it, bro.
Okay.
You're going to love it.
I hope so.
It's going to be so relatable. You're going to be like, why didn't I think of that? You're really.
Okay.
I promise you. Do you see any other cursive fonts over here that are kind of legible? I mean, that one.
I see a lot.
It's legible, but it's not.
You want something a little more standard cursive?
Yeah.
Why are those gray? Can you not use those? The gray ones?
I think that's just the design.
Okay, yeah, it still works. Well, I was going to say that top cursive one that's kind of gray, that's pretty, like, big, readable, isn't it?
This one?
Yeah. Is that not readable?
I reckon. And
it's very thin.
It's very thin.
Rolling pin curly. Okay.
It almost looks like it's written in the sand right there, though.
What do you have to do to get the job of being the guy who names fonts? That's what I'd like to know.
Good question.
I feel like I'd be really good at this job. I could name some fonts.
A rolling pin
fonts
curly?
Just have the most insane names you've ever seen. Like they're just words.
Probably the words that look the best with that font.
Potentially, yeah, because half these, you look at it and you're like, that's good. And then you start typing in it and you're like, that's not good.
Okay, there's this one.
You like that? That's not cursive, but yeah, you might like that. That looks a little papyrusy. Looks like slightly like papyrus.
All right, we'll delete it. That one, I like that one because it's written in the sand. I just wish it was darker.
What about Gretchen Turner up there?
Where's Gretchen Turner? Okay.
What do you think about Gretchen Turner?
Well, let's get
Rolling Pin Curly out of the way. Gretchen Turner there is a little thicker.
What if I hit the enter? Will it drop the?
It does. It doubles it down.
All right.
And then you can make it bigger if you wanted to, because that's pretty small.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to see.
Is that our corner?
Yeah, that's going to be our
the
corner.
Bottom right?
Yeah, we're just going to be our corner.
Okay.
For this.
That's fine.
Oh,
no, you didn't.
That's a big mistake.
No, you didn't.
We fixed it.
That's fine.
We fixed it. I moved the character and didn't mean to. My apologies.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. We think. What about, if you don't like that, what about Protest Riot? That's pretty bold.
We just put that one up, remember?
No, you did Revolution, the one under it. Protest Riot.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you did Revolution again. You really want that.
I did it again.
You really want Protest Revolution.
I did it again.
Is that the font of being unhappy with your government?
No,
Protest Revolution?
Easy.
Everything has to be written like that?
Easy.
Why is Riot? I think Riot's the same thing. It's just thicker.
Easy.
Bold.
This one.
Yeah. I think it's basically the same font, but bold.
Look, why is this still here? Oh.
Rolling Pin Curly still there?
Yeah.
Oh, where'd it go?
There, that one is.
You can get rid of Gretchen Turner. Yeah, it didn't look too good up close. That's pretty thick.
It's not cursive enough.
It's not cursive enough.
It's not cursive enough.
Okay. Why does it have to be cursive, out of curiosity?
It just needs to be cursive. It needs to be legible cursive.
Okay. Hey, what about that? No, you just had it. The one below it. Yeah. That's like thick cursive letters right there.
We might be able to do something with that.
That's pretty standard looking.
Oh, yeah. We might be able to do something
standard
with that.
looking cursive. Yeah, but thick.
We might be able to do something with that. You ready for the name?
I'm so friggin' ready for the name.
Any last second guesses?
Texas Pete.
Texas Pete. Wow.
Texas Pete.
Wow.
Even that's copyrighted.
I was gonna say, we might
I probably can't name him Texas Pete.
Might run into some problems with that one.
He's official. Dropped it down. Give it to me. No! No! Why is it perfect? That's ridiculous.
Let's go. Let's go.
I guess it's like you said, sometimes the super obvious just doesn't really, you just look right past it.
Let's go.
I don't know.
When I got that message, man, a really good friend suggested that one. And when I got that message, I was like, bro, that's it.
So if you don't know.
Well, first off, tell them the name because we haven't said it yet.
Well, the name is the Duke. And this has nothing at all to do with me. I didn't choose this. I didn't think of this. I never thought of this. Frank has made me spit out 160 names in the past month while we've been doing this, and that never even came to mind. But my middle name is Duke. Yeah, mic drop.
I told you were not going to believe it.
I wasn't ready. I really wasn't ready.
I said it's going to be so perfect.
It works.
I'm sitting here.
It really does.
I'm sitting here looking at your forearm the whole time, just laughing.
He looks like my dad with a grill. Yeah, it's pretty. And if somebody could live in a camper in the desert and be happy, it's that man. Yeah, that's insane. That is super wild. All right,
you would have never.
So that's the name drop. What do you think of the font?
I like the font.
Do we have any public opinions? Is anybody out there watching want to give us a little feedback about that?
Shout out to D-Dish and the X-Space and everybody watching on YouTube. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thank you guys. Anybody got any suggestions? Do you any affirmations? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let us know. Let us know something.
What do you think, man?
Well, I mean, obviously I'm biased, but I love the name. You know, I think the name is just perfect. I don't know about I like the font personally, but I feel like I'm wondering if it could be a little different. Yeah, shout out who thought that up.
Shout out Yakuza, man.
Yakuza.
Shout out to Yakuza.
Brilliant, dude. You have we have a psychic link, and you didn't even know it, or I didn't even know it. Maybe you knew it, and that's why you were like, "Hey guys, duh."
Well, he made a different reference.
Okay.
He didn't know about your
middle
name.
He doesn't. Yeah, I don't know him. He doesn't know me. Like I said, that's some intense that is definitely something I should have thrown out, even if it was just a joke. Like, I should have probably thrown that out, and it never once crossed my mind. Not one time.
Not even as a joke.
Not even as a joke. And it's perfect. Like I said, for some reason I've had a complete mental block when it comes to really trying to think of a fitting name for him. Everything that has come out of my mouth, as soon as I've said it, I've been like, ew, I don't know.
No.
I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
No. Every one of them.
Well, the same thing here, but when I finally heard or read that message, I was like, bro, that's it.
That's the one.
That's the one. That's definitely the one. For sure.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. I love it.
And there we go. And all right, I shared it to the top of the space.
You got a few more fonts to look through, but really that looks like the vast majority of them, unless it's just going to start auto-generating fonts.
I mean, what?
Because it might.
What's your opinion on it? Is that really?
I like it and don't at the same time.
Okay,
I feel like I like that font if it were just a little more extreme somehow. Like maybe if the first letters were just far larger than the other letters, or if it had an outline the way that our logo has an outline. Something like that.
There's the mouse, buddy.
Let's see. Let's look at a couple things real quick.
Now you know the name. I'll let you look at the fonts.
Now I'll let you do stuff. Let's see.
Oh, man.
What's Bakari script look like?
But now you know why I drug the... my bad. I'll get out of here. Out of the Canva. I was just trying to get the screenshot so I can make a post.
What do you think of that? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure myself, honestly. It just kind of popped up. Let's see. Where is
and here we go.
Where's go away?
Boom.
Well, I want to go away.
No. Share it to the top of the space for everybody to see.
Vampiro 1.
It should be in the top of the space for everybody to see if you'd like to look at it. That is currently the design we got going on right now. That is the font.
I kind of like that.
I mean, type here. You got to have the keyboard too, so you can type. Sorry, I was hogging the keyboard. Sorry, I'm looking at the typing. Pull it to where we can see it.
No. Stop.
Just click and drag again.
There we go. Oh, yeah. See, I couldn't even see that. I need to give it a little edity.
A little edit. I like the first one better still.
Yeah. Good gracious. This dog.
The dog, yeah.
Man.
I know. Yeah, I like the first one better the screenshot is at the top of the X at the top of the X space. So if you see it and would like to come up and
anybody has any, like I said, suggestions or just an opinion,
and I hope that's big enough to where it will print. That's part of this too, right?
Yeah. You might need to make it just a touch bigger.
Finding something legible, but finding something that make sure it's going to print well.
It's all in the transition, man. Yeah, we got to make sure that it transitions correctly onto the bag.
I feel like that one's good enough.
I mean, from what I'm seeing, honestly,
it's probably the best one because I like how the T swoops, and then how the E swoops at the end.
Right.
It kind of gives it that old Western kind of cursive. This is what I'm looking for. I mean, just go in there and type it in the filter. It's old Western cursive. and see what it comes up with.
That is a wild description of letters. I don't think I've ever heard put to term before. Old Western cursive.
I mean,
I don't think of cursive when I think of Old Westerns or Old West. I feel like most of those people didn't know what cursive was.
Bobby.
That is.
Bobby.
What?
What's the Declaration of Independence written in?
It's written in manuscript.
Okay. So people knew how to write different ways, right? You think they knew how to write cursive? You didn't think they had signatures, right?
Well, back in the Old West times, that was maybe the only cursive you knew. You know, rich people knew cursive. Normal people just knew manuscript.
I'm just saying. Cursive was around for a long time.
You're talking about a group of people where most of them didn't even know how to read. Like, period. Cursive, manuscript, none of it. They were just like,
all right.
Reading fell off here for a minute.
Yeah, you're definitely.
These are just in the crazy zone now, man.
That's different languages, I believe.
Well, it's different fonts, but it's probably the same fonts, just in a different language. I mean, at this point, yeah, I don't.
You might as well scroll back to the top.
I like what we've got here.
I feel like that one fits. It's almost, yeah. I'm not gonna make that comparison.
I mean, from what we've seen and for what you're talking about, you and honestly, I haven't seen anything really better either.
No.
Excuse me. Sugar pie there is not too bad.
And that would be like the second closest, probably.
Right.
But this one fits well.
Yeah.
I believe. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to hit the microphone.
I thought that was me hitting the table. No apology needed. We both just be bumping stuff over here.
Rookies.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is. I mean, I like it, honestly. I don't know why I'm really looking for anything different. I do like it. Do you want to keep it black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way it's going to be legible.
Okay.
I believe.
Is there a way to give it an outline?
Give what an outline?
The letters, like we have on the logo.
Oh, you want it to pop? Click on the letters.
I mean, where is that? I don't want to use that font again.
Click on the letters.
What am I looking at this?
All right, look in the top bar.
The top bar.
Yeah. And, we'll click on it again. Go to effects.
Up here?
Yeah.
Effects. Hey. Let's see.
You got to be careful, though.
So.
All right, outline. There you go.
Let's hit it with an outline. I do like that.
The thickness of the outline.
Let's change the thickness up. Let's get it thick.
No, don't get too thick. Don't go too. I'm telling you now, don't go too thick.
Excuse me.
It'll make it look terrible.
For the purposes of seeing this, let's just do that for the moment.
Right.
No, that doesn't look bad. I like the thickness of that. As far as the outline goes,
It's
I don't know about
decent.
the color. We're not going to go with silver.
Just go white.
You want to go white?
Yeah, just go white. See
I figured something vibrant like purple.
Just go white. See what it looks like.
I think this is nope. It's nothing. We'll have to.
With the color palette down there, you see it's beside purple.
Pow. Ooh, that is bright.
That makes it pop.
That's noticeable.
Shrink it just a touch. Touch. Yep. Now bring it down some. You might have to shrink it just a touch more.
No. That's small enough. Look at it. It's perfect.
We'll bring it down the top of the. You see the ridge of the sand?
So?
Bring it down below the ridge of the sand.
Well, then it's going to be down in the seam of the bag, and I don't want that.
As long as it's not below the ape, you will be all right. There you go.
Yeah, it can cover stuff in the background. That shouldn't matter.
You're going to have to make it a little bit smaller.
You're going to have to go away.
Because it's too close to the ape.
All I got to do is move it over. Bam.
Don't get too close to the edge.
Yeah. No kidding. Stop. That's good.
That's good.
It's fine. I love it. I don't know if I love white as the background. I'm not sure.
It's hard.
Excuse me.
It does make it pop.
Should we put it on the 5.9 too?
No, because the 5.9 needs to be hidden. Remember, it's Easter egg. We don't really want attention on the 5.9 here. Maybe looking at it on the laptop will help because the laptop is closer.
I mean, it looks the same to me.
I didn't mean to do that. My apologies for everybody
It looks
listening.
the same. It looks good. I mean, I like the look of it. I'm just second guessing things, which is what I do when I design.
I know you're not gonna like it.
I also like to outline things a lot. I'm not moving the name anymore. I'm not shrinking it down. I like the way it's sized, and it's fine. The name is in a good position.
You didn't know what I wanted.
Oh yeah, I did.
So yeah, that's it.
I love it.
What do you think?
I love it. I love him.
The Duke.
The Duke is my man. That is drop number 2 right there, folks.
Drop number 2.
You'll be seeing him shortly.
So I just gonna have to start finalizing it, and getting the right. Because now we got to play with the ape, right? It's one of those games where we got to send it back and forth, to make sure that it all gets lined up. Even because really what we're aiming for with this one is to line the bottom of the ape up, with the seam of the bag, so it looks like the ape is sitting on the seam. Sorry, I lost my.
No, you're good. You're good. It happens.
I was over here trying to screenshot what we got going on.
You leave me alone.
Over here, after I made the adjustment that you didn't want to make.
My dogs are just losing it.
We're almost finished here.
He's trying to get on this broadcast. Is that what this is?
Well, Alfred was on the beginning of it.
I know. You guys give me a minute. We're almost done here.
They're like, I want my feature.
They really are.
I want my 15 minutes.
Yeah, you got to pay us if we get on screen. Screen Actors Guild, that's what they say. Made it to the screen, you got to pay.
We deserve treats.
You got to pay me.
All right.
They want to get paid in takeouts and treats, yeah.
Boom, there we go.
Calm down, honey. Just give me a minute.
And let's go post
I'll
this
be with
on
you soon.
X real quick.
Getting everything posted, and then we're going to split.
Split it that way I can.
Yeah, we can't do a really long one today, folks. We just came for the drop.
We just came to finalize the drop.
Finalize the drop. Name the Duke. Man, can't believe how perfect that is.
I told you you're not going to believe it, bro.
Yeah. Truly shocking. This could be one of those videos that's labeled like that on YouTube now. Host truly shocked by revelation. It'd be a picture of me, but AI, and I'm just like, yeah.
How does that look?
It looks terrible because you did things to it. This is the creative process the two people have together. No, it looks fine.
I like it.
It looks good.
I think it's well placed. It's not going to get cut off by the bottom. It's not going to get cut off by the side. And it has enough room between the name and the ape.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you doing it. As you were doing it on there, it was doing it on the screen.
Oh,
Everybody saw you doing it.
I know.
It's fine, though.
Why do you think I wasn't too hard pressed that you weren't doing it?
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's just going to change it as soon as I'm not looking. Or as soon as I'm looking. Who cares, right? What are you going to do about it?
I love you.
I love you, too. That's the only way we make this work.
Oh, man. Good stuff. So, yeah, that's the final design, man.
That's it.
I appreciate everybody who's been participating in the feedback.
Absolutely,
like I said, Bobby went through some of it earlier, some of the designs that we had, the different designs. We had maybe about 6 or 7 of them.
I mean, if you count different apes, add different backgrounds, I think it was like a total of 15 altogether.
Well, we originally had 4 apes.
Yeah, 4
that
apes.
we started out with that we put up for vote.
I think total we did 11 backgrounds. It was either 8 or 11.
We did go through quite a few backgrounds.
We went through a bunch of them, I'm telling you. And even a couple that we didn't show everybody. Like we went through, I think total, that's why that number rings out to me. So I think we showed everybody 8 in total. And I think me and you did 2 or 3 before we ever got live, and then we were like, nah, we didn't even show anybody those. But we tried. Yeah, we put a lot into this one.
So we showed the ones that we felt like may have been contenders.
Yeah, we edited ourselves pretty heavily on that first one when it came to the background session, because we made several ourselves, and then we're like, okay, we'll take this one and this one to broadcast, and then maybe make another one or two while we're on it live. So that's how we handled it.
And we're also learning different things.
Yeah.
You know, like hiding the 5.9.
Yeah.
know,
like I said, I think the next bag, that's going to be way more incorporated in the background. And I've got a couple ideas already.
Hiding the speed of the bag into the art and creating Easter eggs in the art. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's going to be a very big thing for us moving forward.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. It just makes it more inventive.
For sure. So, yeah, definitely appreciate everybody's feedback on this and helping design drop number 2.
Absolutely.
It's been super fun to watch everybody be creative, come up with different designs, come up with different names. Some very good names out there. Jesse Gems is one of them.
Jesse Gems.
Grill Billy Ape Malone.
Yeah.
There are so many different names.
There's a handful. I mean, like I said, some of them might have accidentally earned their place on a later drop.
Yeah,
so
for sure. For sure. I think Jesse Gems might have been one of them.
Jesse Gems might have been one. There was another one, but I don't want to mention it again. If you forgot, then everybody else did too, and that's fine. That's fine. We'll save a little mystery if we can.
A little mystery.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, because I drove the suspense for as long as I could during this
right.
episode.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to get you back for that. Because he's been talking about this for like hours before we ever started recording too. So I've been holding off for a long time to hear that name today.
Oh man, when I came over here, I walked through the door.
He walked in and was like, "Hey, we got the name," and I was like, "Okay, cool. What is it?" And he was like, "Nah, not till we're recording." And I was like, "Okay, I guess I can understand that. You want to get my reaction on film." So like, and then we've been hinting at it still all day back and forth to each other. So yeah, it's finally good to have it out. And you were right. I was truly surprised by it, and very happy with it.
I said, "You'll never believe it.
Never believe it, and you'll love it." And I was like, "Okay, sure."
Yeah, right, Frank.
Yeah. He got me.
Oh man, that's definitely been the highlight of my day. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning in, everybody that helped us design drop number 2. Drop number 2 will be on the way. There is no official release date just yet.
It's sooner than you think, though.
But we will be working on it, sending the design back and forth with the manufacturer to make sure we get the print right on this, and then make sure it comes out exactly how we want it.
Right.
And we will have a drop date coming soon.
Right.
So
absolutely. That'll probably be our next video that we make, is when we have an official drop date. Because I think we've got a couple in mind right now, but we're going to solidify that on the next talk we have probably.
So appreciate everybody hanging out with us today. Everybody watching on the playback and watching on the rewind. Appreciate you watching this through and hanging out with us.
Yep.
Tune in next time. If you haven't, drop a follow. Crazy Ape Bags across all social media. That's X, Facebook, and YouTube.
Any and or.
And TikTok. Can't forget TikTok.
And the Tiki-Taki.
And the Tiki-Taki.
Yep.
You can't forget about it.
No.
Crazy Ape Bags across all social media. Make sure to drop us a follow, subscribe, and a like. We greatly appreciate it. And if you have any feedback, drop it in the comments. We're always listening. We appreciate everybody tuning in, and hope you have a great night.
Have a good one, folks.